They overcame by the power of their story and the blood of the Lamb, and they did not love their lives unto death. That's Revelation 12:11, and it is the story of storytellers. You see, throughout the history of our faith, storytellers have pushed us forward. Whether it be songs and lyrics, images on a wall, or images on a screen, they give us the tools to move forward. And did you know that they're called by God? In Exodus 31, the first people filled with the Spirit of God were artists. And as amazing as this calling is, there's also some problems, namely isolation. Whether it be the artists themselves or the society around them that's promoting the isolation that leads to addiction, loneliness, all types of problems, the problem is real. So what's the solution? Community. Community that is deeply rooted in the faith that we believe and the hope that comes with the calling. That's what Rev1211 is about.
I think it's hard to make things in a vacuum. I think you can do it for a little while, but then it kind of gets lonely. I can't do it alone. I can't. I wouldn't survive. I feel like it's important to have a community like Rev1211 because it helps you kind of keep going when you feel like you're part of a group. This last year, I just kind of had to reevaluate almost everything that I'd worked on up until that point. It was really good to hear your music, because you are a Christian, is inherently Christian music. You're a unique creation of God, and that you can create something that's unique and impactful. Just because if you're letting God breathe through your work, then it'll be good.
The most difficult part about being an artist is finding a community of artists. I knew that there was a group of artists who all had the same faith that met together. I needed to be around artists, but I also needed to be around artists who believed in the same spiritual things that I did, that loved Jesus, and had a goal to be in the art world, not in a Christian art world, but to be in the art world, bringing their faith and their love for the greatest story on earth into that world. I needed to be able to go, this is what I'm doing, and have people understand it. To say, I'm really struggling with this in life because of my art right now, and they could understand that. A collection of artists that all have the same goal in mind is something that every artist hopes and dreams to have.
As an actor, you are the art. So you are the product and the package and the marketing and the design all in one. If that's not cultivated in a person, it can do severe damage. And all of us that were a part of Rev1211 knew that what we were going through was special. We all shared the same broken salt. Transformation happened because God's promises became true. And when we get into these spaces where we get to be community, it's like He whispers to each one of us, and we get out of our own way, and we actually hear His voice through each other.
One of the unique things about creatives is they are, by very nature, culture makers. You can look back on great works of art and know how they both reflect the culture of the day, but also help change it. Working in the traditional church, it's been really fascinating for me to watch the undercurrent of creativity that exists there. Creatives often engage their walk with Christ in a different way than the bulk of the church does. They look for new ways to do it. They're always stretching the boundaries of how they can engage Scripture and what they can do in community. When they do those things, the church is pretty unprepared to help them to begin to explore those things. So one of the things I've loved about Rev1211 is they've begun to develop both a strategy and put time and energy into circling creatives up and beginning to explore how they can help them grow in their faith.
So we see ourselves as bridge builders between artists and the church, helping them fulfill their life and kingdom purposes. And we do this through strategic, holistic development. Join us in providing the community that is necessary for artists to tell the stories that God would have them share that change the world. To give your gift, click on the link provided with this video, and thank you for giving.